This was absolutely insane to witness as Grayson Allen just set a new franchise record for the Phoenix Suns in last night's game against the New Orleans Pelicans. Along with this, we have a major injury update from Jordan Ott regarding Jalen Green's nagging hamstring injury. Guys, we got a lot to cover in today's edition of the Suns Digest, but before we get into everything, we noticed that 98.4% of you are not subscribed, so please make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below what you thought about Grayson Allen's big night. Let me know if you were at the game. Let me know how you feel about the Suns heading into this road game against the Dallas Mavericks. Guys, we have a lot to cover in today's video. Also, guys, if you haven't checked out the community post, we're trying to build an all-time Suns team. We posted the point guard positions last night, and we're going to be posting the shooting guard positions this evening. So please stay tuned for that, and let me know who you think is going to be the main shot creator for this all-time Suns team. Really excited to get this series going. But guys, without further ado, let's kind of get into this news last night. So Grayson Allen, what a night, guys. I mean, a new Suns career franchise record in three-pointers made, and a new career high for him in points, putting up 42 points and 10 three-pointers made, absolutely shooting the lights out from beyond the arc in Phoenix's victory over the New Orleans Pelicans. Guys, I mean, what a performance from Grayson Allen last night. I mean, we know he's been an excellent three-point shooter for the Phoenix Suns and throughout his entire career. But what's actually a little funny about this is that he actually broke his own record, because the previous record to this was actually 9 three-pointers made, which was set by him in a previous season. But, again, just kind of highlighting Grayson Allen here, man. He has just been an excellent player for the Phoenix Suns this season, obviously getting most of the starts this year alongside Devin Booker, with, Dylan Brooks being out, along with Jaylen Green. But, a tweet here saying, Grayson Allen post-game saying, "I absolutely love Phoenix and love the fans here. It's surreal to have a moment where everyone is chanting your name and cheering you on. I'll never, ever, ever take that for granted. I'm so grateful for all the support I get here." And, we're obviously very grateful to have Grayson Allen here in Phoenix. He has been such an impactful player on this roster. I mean, you take a look at his stats this season so far, and 33.8 minutes per game, getting a really, really big increase in minutes in Jordan Ott's system here with all the injuries that we've got over here, averaging almost 19 points a game, 3 rebounds, almost 5 assists too, getting really good in the playmaking and passing game, almost 2 steals a game. We know how tenacious Grayson Allen is on defense. We know how he can be on the defensive end of the ball. Very, very hustle guy. Very, very annoying to the opposing players. Only averaging around almost 3 fouls a game, so maybe not the most disciplined defender out there. Kind of getting some creating maybe some free throw opportunities for the opposing team, but we know how he is overall on defense, and shooting 45% from the field, and of course 45% from the three-point line. Super, super efficient shooting season from him this season. Also shooting 40% on his corner threes on the season as well. So overall, just been a really efficient scorer this season, especially from beyond the arc, which is what we love to see from this Suns team, and is one of the reasons why they're winning games. I mean, they're one of the best three-point shooting teams in the league, and we're going to take a look at a stat here that kind of emphasizes that and shows you just how talented this offense is in Jordan Ott's system at scoring from beyond the arc. So just taking a look at this stat here, guys, from NBA.com, you can see here that Grayson Allen and Royce O'Neal are both top 4 in three-pointers made this season, with Grayson Allen having 46 made threes now on the season, with, of course, 45% nearly on the games as well as Royce O'Neal, who's knocking down 40 three-pointers this year as well, also effectively shooting from beyond the arc. He has just been an excellent player as well from beyond the arc this season, and coming in as one of the primary starters as well this season. He's been an absolutely great player. But kind of shifting away from Grayson Allen now, and kind of sort of talking about how this impacts his trade value. I know kind of devalues what I just said, how he just said he loves being in Phoenix and how effective he's been for us on the Phoenix Suns. But you kind of just look at Grayson Allen and his trade value so far, because I mean, this is the kind of player that you can get a first-round pick for, especially after a game like that where you're just absolutely shooting the lights out and getting everything done effectively from beyond the arc. But I mean, that's something that we have to think about right now with this Suns team. I mean, like, we're not in we have a winning record. We're over 500 right now after that win against the Pelicans, and hopefully we can beat the Dallas Mavericks in tomorrow's game. But we have to look at it from a standpoint of, we only really have one star right now in Devin Booker. And of course, Jaylen Green can come back. I mean, he had an excellent debut against the Los Angeles Clippers. I mean, we saw how effective and explosive he was in that game, and he could also turn into a star alongside Devin Booker. But we have to think about what kind of player we could get for someone like Grayson Allen, because it just kind of continues on here saying that head coach Jordan Ott deserves a mention at this point because his defensive schemes have suited Allen's game as well. He's not a modest defender, but he's also not known for locking down his opponents. But thanks to Coach Ott's insistence that smaller wings such as Allen and Royce O'Neal, who's also kind of a trade candidate right now and someone that you could really get almost a star player for if they really do want to get rid of him. I know we mentioned videos before in trading for John Morant, which most of you guys did not like the idea of. Some of you did, but obviously trading for John Morant comes with a lot of baggage as well. But kind of continue on with Royce O'Neal. He said, can and will guard bigs such as Victor Wembanyama, which, testament to that, they did an excellent job of doing that. I kind of just had to bring that up again because watching that game, it was really great to see on the defensive side how the Phoenix Suns matched up against Victor and kind of keeping him out of the low and the high post, making sure that he's not reaching over anybody and putting the ball in the basket. But continues on saying that Grayson Allen hasn't been a negative on that end of the floor either. And then it kind of continues on talking about his offensive side here, saying that we're reaching the point now where the Suns could even get a first-round pick in return for his services. It is not just the fact that he has once again stepped up when called upon, starting every game so far this season. It is the way in which he can be an elite offensive role player who is money from deep. Allen has led the entire league in three-point shooting before at 46.1%, so we know the 44.7% he's managed so far this season is not a flash in the pan either. What has changed is the fact that he's shooting nearly double the amount of bombs, yet he's making nearly as many as his first season with the Suns. So I just thought it was important to kind of bring up how a game like that can really up Grayson Allen's trade value in trading for a potential future star to really, really push this Suns team over the edge. I know right now we have a winning record, or a top 8, top 10 team, I believe, right now in the Western Conference. So I was kind of thinking about in the future, in February when the trade deadline comes, who is performing well enough that, we can kind of leverage them in some kind of trade deals. But I want to look at another stat here that mentions Devin Booker's excellent playmaking ability so far this year. NBA.com here has a potential assists per game, and right now Devin Booker's up there with, one of the most talented passers in the league in Nikola Jokic. And if you don't know what potential assists per game is, they're calculated as any pass to a teammate who shoots within one dribble of receiving the ball. Potential assists capture both the made and missed shots, assists as opposed to just the makes, and it gives you a more accurate idea of the volume and also adjusts for teammate quality. So, that's just a testament to how well Devin Booker's been as a playmaker this season. It just kind of gives just a little bit of a deeper look on how he is as a passer and being a floor general, as, this is his first year without Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal when he is playing the point guard position. He's dealing with playing with guys who, are not very, very effective at scoring the ball. Really hasn't played with Jaylen Green yet, who is supposed to be the second option next to him. But, I just kind of wanted to give Devin Booker a shout out there and, how he's doing at the point guard position. I know I've kind of mentioned that he could stray away from it and put Colin Gillespie at the point guard position right now. But, seeing this stat here, it's kind of just a showcasing and highlighting how Devin Booker overall has been at the point guard for the Suns. But before we close up in today's video, guys, we just have a little update here about Jalen Green's hamstring injury. And this is an article from Yahoo Sports. Paulo Sanko here, who just mentions Jordan Ott here. He mentioned that Green is set to undergo multiple tests to determine the extent of his right hamstring injury. The Suns are still waiting for the official diagnosis on Green's injury. This does not bode well for Green's chances of suiting up in Phoenix's next game, which will be on Wednesday against the Dallas Mavericks. Given how Green previously missed 8 straight games with this game injury, it would not be a surprise if this re-aggravation leads to another extended spell on the sidelines. And now in our previous video, we mentioned how kind of a timetable that Jalen Green might return for. It wasn't absolutely official timeline. It was just a rumored one, but we don't know if he could be out for 4 weeks, 6 weeks, could be out for 10 weeks, he could be out for 3 weeks. It's just really unknown at this point, but just kind of taking it day by day and seeing how Jalen Green recovers and how fast he can get healthy from this injury. But that's going to do it for today's video, guys, in Suns Digest. Let me know, again, what you think about Grayson Allen's performance last night, and let me know how you feel about this game going into Dallas against the Mavericks. And as always, guys, thanks a lot. Go Suns.